Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Today, I am going to observe this theory. I will ask creative-minded people the most beautiful place they've ever been. After researching the places thoroughly, I will try and figure out the similarities, why these places are so attractive to the eye. Today, we try to answer the question of what truly makes something beautiful. Pause. As we are all aware, I'm a senior here at Harbor Springs. Throughout this year, I've been going over in my head ways of leaving something behind. I've already done plenty of projects at the school, but this is the last one. Go big or go home. And believe me, I'm not going home. Yeah. I wanted to make something for the very foundation of the school. The teachers are the most important part of the school. Without their passion for their students, great teaching skills, and impeccable attitudes, the school just simply wouldn't exist. So this is my party gift. Dedicated to the teachers of Harbor Springs High School. I wouldn't be myself without you. The plan is simple.
Ask the teachers for the most beautiful place they have ever been and paint a farewell gift specific to each teacher. To not raise suspicion and keep the paintings a surprise, I had the idea of making a fake research project in case they asked questions about why I wanted to record them and such. I got a bit attached to the questions, so not to worry, I still talk a bit about the results. This video, however, is exceeding the limit, so I am committing myself to having Mr. Bima post the unedited version of my conversations with teachers. Because as of right now, I am completely demolishing the 2 minutes and 30-second limit Bima asked for. To keep the painting aspect of this project a surprise, I had to do some hiding. I couldn't work on certain paintings in art class because of Miss Trito, and I had to make sure Mr. Bima knew I was working on my final in class, so I wrote a fake script to evade him specifically. Time was of the essence because the project was due May 22nd. I wrote the script as fast and as vigorously as I could. With around 40 days, I started to ask the questions. The moment of truth. Would they ask more questions than necessary? Let's find out. It turned out that what I said sounded so real that none of them decided to ask any questions at all. So, I guess everything I did previous was a bit unnecessary, but My final project, I'm doing it on why people consider certain places beautiful. The teachers the same 3 questions, and I'm going to try and find the similarities between all these places.
Okay.
And what truly makes places beautiful. So, when you think of beautiful places,
Okay.
what do you think?
Like natural, not like I'm not a big like city person.
Woods, walking in the woods.
Usually I think of places I've never been, but I've seen, like the tropics.
I think of pure white, fresh powder snow.
I would say depending on the season, a place where people probably say aren't at, but is less populated.
Dawn and dusk.
But places I've traveled, but mainly my home, the places that have collected memory.
Where we live.
What do you think is the most beautiful place you've ever been?
I want to try to come up with something crazy, but when you're out in the water on the bay, it's pretty beautiful right here. I would say even on the bluff at sunrise is beautiful.
Probably the most beautiful place I've ever been to is British Columbia, Vancouver, and North Vancouver. I got to do this thing where it was a 7-day mountain bike race. It was basically from like lush, like forest, right into the ocean.
Wow.
And it's like huge mountains that just drop right into the ocean, which is really cool.
It's the Cross Village Beach because it's the beach that I grew up going to and that I have memories with. And as I grew up, the beach has changed and become different.
Copper Harbor in the Upper Peninsula.
Would have to be a toss-up. Joshua National Tree Forest in Southern California, and as well as La Jolla, California.
I would say probably out west, like in like Arizona, Utah, like Moab area, like Red Rocks, that area, those areas.
It was, we encountered it on a family trip. We took a European vacation, the 4 of us, and part of the trip was a bus trip, and we all of a sudden just happened upon this. The tour director didn't tell us, but he knew how beautiful it is, and it was just shocking. It was eye-opening.
My home and all of my children are home together with me.
I think the Alhambra in Spain.
Afghanistan up in the mountains, just because it was basically untouched. We went in with a helicopter. It had a nice big clear river flow and lots of trees, fields, everything.
I Acadia National Park in Maine. I went there in the winter time when I was in college, and it's the first spot in the continental United States that you can see the sunrise. So it's mountainous on the ocean. And
Costa Rica, because Costa Rica was just everything. You know, it was jungle and natural beauty, and it was just really a lovely place.
What is the most beautiful place you've ever been?
Probably Lake Tahoe. When we were at the top of Heavenly Ski Resort, overlooking the lake, that was pretty sweet. We had gotten some fresh snow, and everything was all covered up. There was no tracks. It just looked like you were on the top of the world looking down.
I would say the first time I went on an old college campus, it took my breath away.
Do you know what college it was?
It was Michigan State.
Oh.
And it just to see an entire area built and constructed just for higher learning. That was amazing to me.
Well, the last couple of years I've been to Tennessee out in the Smoky Mountains. Extremely beautiful. The mountains are great.
Probably Kauai.
Might have been given the circumstances, but the most beautiful place I've ever seen or been was Curacao. It's off the coast of South America.
Can you
it was my honeymoon. So again, it might have been the time and space in my brain. But I'd never seen, even though we live in Harbor Springs, I've never seen water that was so blue that it actually kind of hurt your eyes to look at it because it was so blue. Hurt in a good way.
Yeah.
And I'd never seen sand so white.
Granada, Spain. I love Granada because it's a city, but it's a green city. It's a city, but it still feels calm. It does have a lot of water presence in it, in that there's a river that flows through it. There's fountains everywhere. I love the architecture. And again, even though there's a lot of people there, everyone is just, I don't know, there's something about the city and the vibe of the city that just makes you feel calm.
Probably the most awe-inspiring place, I'm going to dodge your question, would be Grand Canyon.
I would say up on the shores of Lake Superior, up by Paradise, Michigan, Whitefish Point area.
Drummond Island.
In reflection, there is no such thing as the most beautiful place for me. To pinpoint one, I would be selling another one short.
Out of like 23 teachers, Mr. Reed was the only one who said that he couldn't pick a single beautiful place. Which, in all honesty, that's the truth of it. There's no such thing as the most beautiful place. Beauty, like I said in the beginning, is in the eye of the beholder. Props to Mr. Reed for being the only one to get it. Also, it was kind of a church.
Before I give out the final paintings, I'd like to say a formal thank you to all the teachers out there. Being a teacher is an incredibly hard job. Teachers are helping to raise the next generations, and often in return, they are underpaid and underappreciated. I hope this video inspires others to give a thank you gift 10 times better than mine. Teachers deserve it. Thank you to the teachers of Harbor Springs High.
I've got it all written down, so I'm just gonna read it to you, and then you'll be like, oh my goodness. Okay. So as you are aware, I've been doing a project on beautiful places. As of now, I've interviewed all the teachers here at Harbor High. Here are the results. This is very dramatic, yeah. The results are, there's no such thing as the most beautiful place in the world. The most beautiful place is a moment, the memory that one feels. I'm a senior here at Harbor, and I'm almost on my last week of high school. This project was an excuse to learn a beautiful place that was important to each of the teachers, so I could make a parting gift for everyone, including the teachers I've never had. Thank you for all you do. Keep up the good work. Here is your most beautiful place.
Oh my gosh, Nat, are you serious?
I don't want to get sappy out on the camera.
Oh, that's beautiful, Nat. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
What a great idea.
Oh my gosh. Nat, this is amazing. Thank you. That is so cool. It's going right up here. So I can see it every day. Motivation.
Probably shouldn't put that in front of my baby.
That's so sweet.
Oh man, kid. So that's what you've been up to, hey?
You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. But I agree, like, there's no...
It was a trick question all along.
Oh my goodness. I've been conned. No, just kidding. Aw, well, thank you.
Yep, Nat, you nailed it.
When you said the most beautiful places, I was thinking of, I flew in a helicopter up through the mountains in Afghanistan, and it's pretty close.
Really?
Yeah. A little more trees here, but pretty much it.
Wow. It's very cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you paint it?
Yeah.
That's even better. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Never got anything like this. It's really cool.
That looks like Kauai.
Yes.
Awesome. Very cool. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
No, thank you for all you do for the school.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Nice job, kid.
Thanks.
Absolutely fantastic.
It was a little hard, but
That is awesome. Thank you. That's amazing.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. And I'm guessing you did that.
I did.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
really
you for all you do. But
You're,
yeah.
you're very welcome. That's super cool.
The most beautiful place. Now, before I give it to you, I know you said you're home or Paris with Emma, but since you're retiring, the high school, so you always remember it.
That's awesome! Oh, I love it! It's in my memory!
It's your memory. Thank you for all you do. Keep up the good work. Here is
You're welcome.
your. Here
being
is
you.
your most beautiful place.
Wow.
I know you said that there wasn't one. You're the only one who actually said that, which I'm. Good job.
This is very nice. Thank you.
Tahoe. Lake.
Snow.
Snow.
Outdoor activity.
Oh, I gotta love it.
It's great. Well, thank you, Nat.
That's it. My final goodbye to Harbor Springs High School. It doesn't quite feel real yet. It feels bittersweet. I'm thankful for the time I was able to have here these past 3.5 years. Glad for the time I had in AEV, graphic design, band, golf, drafting. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And despite all the bad stuff that has happened, I'm glad I can still say that this place truly is beautiful.